And a foul ball. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
How was the Yankees losing this shit, man?
The 0-2.
How did we just lose to the A's?
That's smacked on a line to center. One away.
God.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Sosa throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben. Now batting, the shortstop, number 56.
Am I still in
That's
rookie
towards
difficulty?
center.
What's that guy? Dang. Why am I an amateur? What the fuck?
Two down. One out, man at first. So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Still no balls.
Here's a chopper to short. The underhand flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Lose my boy.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. And that is strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One down, runner at first. Matt Shaw now at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Chopped out towards short.
Ball. Don't mess this up.
Off balance feed, there's one.
No.
On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Strom is just one strike away. And that's a base hit. Here comes Sting. Fires it to the plate.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with a win if they can push across another run.
Drilled in the air towards right center.
Damn,
should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Across is the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
Dang. 0-5 is wild. Fuck, I did
sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen.
Number 56, former first round. Here's the shortstop at the plate, leading the AL in batting average.
Let's go.
Out towards right.
That better be
That's
on.
well struck, carrying well, and it's off the wall. Here comes the judge around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Goes to second, back safely as he took a turn for third there. And stepping in for New York, Ben Rice.
Don't swing, Rice.
Waka checks the runner. Dives back. Out.
Dang,
One down. And now Andres Jimenez. Here's the 0-2.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hard hit left side. Play is made, 2 out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Now it works? Really?
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Comebacker to the mound.
Run it.
There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
Bro, if I could hit a grand slam right here, man, that would, like, actually make me happy. After the Yankees lose.
And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Wow, that is unfortunate.
Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Yeah.
On the ground to short. To first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
I swear, if I had to make a...
Now the number 2 hitter.
Run.
And it's fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
Please, yes.
Out of here.
Going Fudge. Let's go. Let's
What an incredible momentum swing
Fudge.
on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game. Just barely stayed fair. And it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Oh.
Number 56.
What a game.
Showing you the win.
Really impressive work in the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one. And that's really all you can ask him to do.
Finally won a game.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Second, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
1-2 now. Sail back to work. To the right side. Rice. Over to second. Back to first. Not in
It was actually
time.
surprisingly close.
One down.
97
Now it's the
outfield.
shortstop. Homered last night.
Really?
Added another hit as well. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cameron. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Throw to first in time.
Batting 8, the left fielder.
Never heard of you. You must be a nobody.
Foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
This one in the air center field. Grisham has a beat on it.
Where's Grisham on the Royals?
Takes it in for the out.
Bro, we need a better leadoff hitter than Judge.
Back in the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Number 56 digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
112 off the bat, bro. If that's fair, that's like, god damn.
Smoked on the ground a second. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Why not? I guess so. Do I let this go through?
Here's a high chopper. Base hit! Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. One down.
Hit a home run here?
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Oh, what's going on? We got this
high fly ball out to center field. Grisham under it. Takes it in for the out.
Big fucking door harder, gang. Like, I can't.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Turn a double play.
On the ground, out to short. Quickly to second for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Wild.
Number 56, and a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Yeah, but the glare looks kind of ginger. Holy. I am not ginger.
I'm getting more money than ever, baby.
Nobody in the
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Collins on at first, nobody out. Grounds 1 to short.
Oh my
Quick feed to
god.
second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That was terrible.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Way to swing the bat.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside.
Bro, the fact that
If
Joe
you
Adele
elevates that a
robbed
little
3
bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
And Rise. Come on, Mr. Rise.
Now a pop-up on the infield.
Where's the ball?
And there's 2 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton getting ready to hit.
Putting the ball in place. I'm going here. Just
Man at second. Runner takes off to the right side. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the end.
Bro was built like an absolute tree.
Out towards right center field. Nimmo ranging after it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
I am like cold in this series. Holy.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Looking down on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
With the big bats coming up and a home run.
Where did that ball even go? No idea where that ball went, but
Already
it went far.
surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing
and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 17th of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Now the number 2 hitter.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hard liner. And there's 1 down.
Why is baseball so fast?
Number 56 was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Time it takes to look inside and realize that real God sucks. Bro, if I don't put up like 10 homers here, I'm gonna get this.
Number 56, such an exciting. Now the number 2 hitter, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And he grounds one back up the middle, makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth.
I dare
you. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1.
Ah, you should have ran through
Throw
it.
to first, but he beat it.
in there. He's safe.
He does replay. Close. Split touching. What is? Where'd that go? First getting possessed. Damn, bro. That's all I can say.
Look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
No looker.
On a line base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody
Just
out.
need some.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. First and second, 1 out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 1 out. Out to short, Montgomery. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing, Dan.
Nice play. Nice.
So up next, Munetaka Murakami.
Brennan. Weird ass name,
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice
like
stop.
it
Throws from the ground. There's one.
Just stay
Got
there.
it. The double play. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3.
The fact that we're winning 1-0 against the White Sox is
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll touch them all.
Take it.
And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Number 56 was a big contributor for them in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
back down to Mars. Girls with chasing cars.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Ben Rice. In the air, right field. And that is a big first out. Here's Stanton now. In the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That's out number 2. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Losing Grisham and Chisholm.
2 on, 2 outs. That one to first.
Austin Wells.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Because in real life, our first 6 hitters in the Yankees studs.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. So the New York Yankees on the ground. What a stop. Throws from his knees, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Every time I say something, you score.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Beat it out.
He steps on the bag, and the lefty reliever does it. Man at first with one gone. Now it's the shortstop. He's already homered in this game.
Losing by 3-0 Sox is crazy.
Hard grounder into the
I did
outfield
that
for a
goddamn
knock.
thing again where I talked about
Quick
losing by a
throw
certain
back
amount.
in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. Now,
okay.
Ben Rice.
Ben Rice, bro, you can tie the game with one swing in the bat, and you are very much capable of it.
And that'll load the bases.
Stanton
The
up,
Yankees
walk it up,
looking to rally.
But
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Here.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one misses. 2-1. Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Can hit a single and score 2. With a double. Right, he puts runners in better spots.
Ball
That's the
four,
ball.
and
Take
a
your bait.
run
We're down by
comes
2.
in to score.
And Austin.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. So the tying run is second. In the dirt, blocked.
Not worth it.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. So they're all loaded up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh my God, he tied it.
One runs in, the throw home.
Safe.
He beat the tag.
Ooh.
It's 9-9.
Wells coming in
That's a
clutch.
big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the 9th.
At the plate, Edgar Caro. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field.
Holy
Torres
comeback.
under it.
Holy comeback.
He's got it.
Holy.
The Yankees make it 6 straight victories. Number 56 had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
But Boog can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So unsophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth saving the earth.
Holy comebacker.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Dominguez.
I thought that ball was caught.
third.
That's why I didn't go.
He'll score and they take
that's
the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Berg in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. In the air, right field.
Give me a minute, Manjeet Shahid.
And there's one away.
What?
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Austin Wells.
Yeah, I did. I already told you that I wanted to sign up.
Checks the runner.
I was safe. Nah.
This one in the air, center field. Acuna under this one. And that is that.
Because we're about to play Roblox.
Ball 4, take the bait. You're out. Out.
Number 56 played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win. Had a single and an RBI.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Is it a Oregon?